Hey guys, it's Tarkan, back with another video, back with another powerful manifesting technique. This is a new series I'm starting. I hope you guys like it because I get asked so much about techniques. And you know, like I always say, and I'm going to preface this video with the same thing, don't expect these techniques to be magic bullets, okay? They're going to help you change your perception so that manifesting anything or shifting into a parallel reality will be much easier for you, okay? They're not going to make the thing happen for you. They're not going to make the manifestation happen for you. But if you practice these on a regular basis, you'll find yourself having a much easier time focusing on what you want rather than on what you don't want, okay? And also remember that you don't have to use any one technique over the other. You don't have to use them all at once. Pick the ones that work for you. Do some experimenting, okay? This is manifestation lab. Laboratories are meant to experiment in, all right? So don't be afraid to chuck one if it doesn't work for you after a week or something. If it doesn't make you feel better, feel lighter about things, cultivate your belief and your desire, then just get rid of it, try the next one. And if it works, put that in your toolbox, okay? So that you have a handful of these techniques in your toolbox that you can turn to whenever you need to, all right? So let's get started really briefly. This is a very, very simple one, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard this one before. And this is really, again, designed to get you to sort of pivot your thinking more easily into a positive direction rather than a negative direction, to help you focus more on positive outcomes, on what you want rather than on what you don't want or what is currently, okay? So removing your focus from what is, if what is happening in your physical reality isn't to your liking, is unwanted, is going to be very important. And then switching and pivoting that focus to what you do want instead, and doing so as regularly as possible will help bring it in, okay? So this one is setting daily intentions, and it's such a powerful technique, and it's such a simple one to use, and it's so helpful and useful once you get into the practice of doing this. You'll see that you have fun with it, okay? So basically what you do, you can do it the night before or the morning of when you get up. You can just write down some intentions for the day, something you'd like to happen, something that you wouldn't mind seeing happen. Now these could be little things, okay guys? They could also be kind of far out things. In fact, I recommend that you do a mixture of both, okay? Not everything that you write down is going to happen that day, all right? Be aware of this, and that's not the point of this exercise. The point of this exercise is to train yourself into more positive frame of mind, okay? So basically write down, yeah, I'm going to win the lottery today. Or wouldn't it be nice if I won the lottery today? Okay, you might just win the lottery. Or you might win the lottery down the road. Okay, you might not win it that day, but you mix that up with some shorter things, right? Some little things like, I'd love somebody to buy me a cup of coffee today. Also, you know, the way I'm saying it is not necessarily I would change it up to something that has already happened. In other words, write it down in the past tense. Today somebody bought me a cup of coffee. Today somebody held the door for me. Today somebody let me pass in traffic, okay? Today I got a new puppy, all right? Today my ex texted me, okay? Today someone gave me some money, or I was gifted some money, or I won some money, or I got a raise at work today, okay? Write it down like it's like you're looking at it at the end of the day, okay? Talking about the day that has just passed, all right? So that gives you the idea of something that is already done, it's already achieved. Because remember, it is already done, okay? You just have to move yourself into perception of it, okay? So all possibilities and possible outcomes already exist, like I always say, but if you focus only on one outcome, in other words, the negative outcome, the unwanted outcome, then you can't perceive of the alternate outcomes that are out there in that ether, okay, in that infinite field of possibilities. So this is an exercise that helps you to do that, okay? So you write down 5 or 10 things, and also don't worry about doing it every single day. Do it regularly, okay? But don't force yourself to do any of these techniques on a regular basis. You know, I got to do this now. I got to do this now. Ease into it, okay? Just like with anything, any new technique and any switch in perception, it's going to take some time for you to train yourself into that, okay? So just be patient with it and be lighthearted with it. You know, this is the #1 rule about this exercise and any exercise, okay, guys? #1 rule is you gotta let go of expectation, okay? So you write down your intentions for the day, what you'd like to see happen. Do it in a past tense sense, like you're writing it down at the end of the day, recalling the events of the day that has just ended, okay, that you've just lived through. And just do it with a playful, lighthearted attitude of, I don't need these things to happen or happen in this particular time frame or in this particular way. You just playing around is what you're doing, okay? You're experimenting a little bit. So as with anything that you want to manifest, you have to be able to let it go, all right? Don't think about it all day. Don't think you failed if those things on your list didn't come to pass that day, all right? That's, again, not the point of this exercise, all right? So it's very simple, okay? Do your daily intentions. And as you get into that practice, as you become comfortable doing this, you can become more comfortable setting bigger intentions that might have longer time frames, okay? So oftentimes with this stuff, and especially if you're approaching law of attraction and manifesting and all that, you're like a beginner with it and you're doing it for the first time, you just discovered it, or even if you've been struggling with it for a little while, okay? The thing about it is people always try to bite off way more than they can chew. Okay, I've been guilty of this myself, so I'm not blaming or judging anybody. The thing is, often when you're learning to ride a bike, you don't want to start racing Tour de France. Okay, you don't want to start doing Olympics. Okay, you want to learn to ride a bike first. All right, and it's going to take a little time and effort and patience, and you might fall on your butt a few times, and you get right back on and get back on the bike and keep going, and eventually you just know how to do it. Okay, so use this exercise, use these setting daily intentions to build your muscle, your manifesting muscle, and your intention setting muscle, okay? And make sure that what you write down are things that you actually want and feel passionate about, all right? So not just the little things like if you don't care about someone buying you a cup of coffee, I just used that as an example, then don't write it down, okay? Write down things that actually you like, okay? And they don't have to be, again, related to your grand desires, whether that's manifesting an ex-back or manifesting a load of money. You should write those things down, okay? But write little things down too. Today I took an amazing bath. Today I had, a day off, and I had so much time to myself that I could just relax and meditate and do what I wanted to do, that kind of stuff, okay? Today was easy. It just flowed. There were no problems today, no issues, no delays today, no frustration today. People were nice to me today. All the doors, just flung open for me today. That kind of stuff, okay? So try it out, guys. And again, with any of these techniques, if you're finding something, if something really great happens, or even if you just really love them, or if you have any kind of challenges with them, just leave those in the box below in the comments, okay? If you want some personal coaching with me, Tarkan, you'll find the link to that below, manifestationlab.com/services. I'm going to be adding way more stuff there, okay, guys? So there's more packages and coaching kind of stuff coming very soon. I'm going to start offering personalized meditations, guided meditations that you can get. So look out for that in the new year, all right? I'm switching things up a little bit. New year, new start, changes, okay? It's always good to mix up things a little bit. If you like this video, please share it. Please hit subscribe. Please hit like. And also, if you want to leave me a little tip, you appreciate this content, you can do so below. There's a Cash App and a PayPal link for that. Also, head on over to Facebook, to the Facebook group. There's some great people there, that can offer you support, that you can share your stories and ideas and all that kind of stuff. Okay, guys? So until next time, I'm Tarkan. Happy manifesting. Bye-bye.